Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Life is Tiff Knows It. Tiff here. I'm bringing you a different type of video than what I normally do. I recently have been very interested in yarn and knitting and weaving yarn. So I'm doing kind of a shop with me at Michael's. I actually did not purchase any yarn, but I did take quite a while looking at all of the yarn selection. Right here, this is Loops and Threads, which is Michael's brand yarn. You'll see that it retails for $4.99 and it has such beautiful, beautiful colors. If I had to guess, I would say that the weight of this yarn is probably a 4 or a 5. It is it says 7 there. Actually, it has a guide right there on the side now that I'm looking at this. But I don't think it's all 7 weight yarn for sure. It just has a guide. I'd say this is like a 3, 4, 5 weight. And I love the vibrant colors. Absolutely love it. This is acrylic yarn from my understanding. And look at all of this. I really like the one with the specks there. You're getting into more neutral colors at the bottom. I'm just going row by row here. Trying to show you all of the different varieties that they have. It definitely is like getting me excited for spring with these really vibrant, bright colors. I love that blue. Ooh, and that dark blue looks nice as well. You'll see that some of it was not as stocked up. Like someone grabbed that really dark blue, it looks like, for a project. Then you got these beautiful pinks, these variegated yarns, which I personally absolutely love variegated yarns. Greens for, I'm just thinking of all of the holidays in 2024. I'm thinking St. Patty's Day. And then you'll see that there was a little bit of different yarns mixed in as well. Then we're getting into more pinks. Pinks are on top. And then orange. That's a really nice color, orange. I really like that. More greens. Blues, as you can see. I love the purple and lavender color that we're going to be coming up on. I didn't know exactly how to film this, and I did end up doing a voiceover afterward and did go row by row of yarn, but I could do it differently. Give me your feedback in the comment section below if this is like a good style of yarn shop with me. So, because this is, again, my first one. I will say that the Michael's I was at, there is a sale currently running. And this was in the first week of January they went shopping, where it's buy one yarn skein, get one 50% off, which is I'd say a pretty good deal. So you can get 2 things of yarn for about $6 plus tax. That's not too bad if you're going to go with the loops and threads, which I was surprised at how much loops and threads they had in the store. This is going to be your bulkier yarn that we're kind of coming across now, obviously. The other thing about Michael's that I really appreciate, and you might know this if you are a yarn shopper, but Michael's almost always has coupons. They currently are running a 20% off your entire purchase or 40% off one item. So it almost makes sense if you just are stocking up a little bit at a time to do the 40% off one item over buy one, get one 50% off. But that's just me. I'd rather get 40% off every time than pay full price for one. Or did it say all yarn 50% off? Oh my gosh. I'm proud of myself that I did not purchase any yarn. I do not need more yarn. I may do a video showing you why I don't need more yarn. I have a whole yarn stash that I might showcase in the near future. This type of yarn is still loops and threads, but I did notice that it just had a different feel to it. I think it probably has a little bit of wool added to it. And then we're getting into this really soft yarn that has the sheen to it. Kind of like a Karen Soft, but it's loops and threads. Those were so tempting. Excuse me. And then it does have a little bit of the Karen yarn as well here. which is so soft. If you're looking at softness, Caron yarn is the way to go. Then we're getting into a little bit of, it looks like Lion Brand yarn. I think it's going a little fast here. Oh no, Heartland yarn. I went over here to the major bulky section and oh yes, buy one get one 50% off. Which doesn't interest me currently because I'm using a knitting machine, but they do have a lot of, well, I say a lot, a fair amount of very, very bulky blanket type or velvety type yarn. Definitely not my jam, but here it is in case you are interested in what Michaels offers of that variety. It definitely was a little bit picked over. There was not too terribly much left. I would imagine that all the knitters and crocheters are out getting stuff or got stuff for the holiday season. But there's that. And then I'm kind of swinging around here because that was just row 1 of so much more yarn. Again, some of them aren't very stocked well. This is also loops and threads, and these were giant balls of yarn, especially on the right hand side. So you can definitely get, oh, and then we're getting more Caron yarn. Those 1 pound, you can get a good deal because there's so much yarn that comes in the Caron brand. And it looks like I'm getting confused because there's loops and threads and Caron mixed in. And then we're getting into your Red Heart Super Saver, which I know is not everybody's cup of tea. I actually own so much Red Heart yarn. I inherited it. We got Craft Smart, it looks like, coming in here. More loops and threads. It's been a while since I've really perused Michaels, and I was surprised at how much is their brand of yarn. This is definitely your acrylic, budget-friendly yarn here. You can see that the price is definitely budget-friendly. And just a lot of different shades, a lot of different options, which is quite nice if I do say so myself. I could see getting some of these for sure and combining them. Pound of Love is kind of what's being showcased next. I just absolutely love those pink colors. I'm really into that right now. More loops and threads. This is going to be velvet yarn selection. So more of your bulky, if that is your cup of tea. Definitely a good way to go if you like soft and if you want to make a blanket. And then we're getting into, I believe, oh my gosh, I'm yawning in this video. I'm so sorry. Some baby style yarn looks like, which does look a little bit smaller. So if you're going to go with this loops and threads, you might need to go with a couple of skeins because it was definitely smaller. And then we get into our Caron cakes. I have not tried many of these. They are so tempting. They look so cute and so fun. I would absolutely love to do a project with those. They are a little bit on the pricier side, at coming in at $12.99. So again, if you're gonna stock up, use a coupon or go when there is a sale. Lots of cakes to choose from. Oh, those colors, they're just, I love them so much. So tempting. And then buy these Caron cakes. There's so many of them. There, I believe, was some yarn that you can make scratchy scrubbers with. Yes, which I used to do. I didn't showcase them much. Made with Love. This was a yarn I hadn't seen before. It's $8.99. It reminded me of like a shoelace yarn. I don't know. It just was a different texture when I was looking at it than what I've seen. And then we get into our cotton yarns. Oh, I need to wake up. I should have filmed this earlier. Lots of different varieties for cotton yarn. I am using a lot of cotton yarn currently, and so it was very tempting to just grab a skein of cotton yarn. to make some pot holders. That's been my current work in progress on a loom. And then let's see, what do we have here? Is this Lion Brand? I cannot tell. I should have stopped to look. I don't think it is Lion Brand actually. A lot of it, as you can see, was not very organized. There was a lot of mixed ones in there. Lots of, oh, this is wool ease, I see. So there was lots that was missing. I love wool yarns as well. Ooh, they're so pretty. I love black and white and all these off colors. Very neutral colors with the wool. And then getting into more vibrant and bright. Ooh, I love that pink one on the top. All kinds of options. I'm very happy that Michaels has such a big yarn selection now. It seems that this location, at least, there was more yarn than what I was initially expecting to see. So lots of varieties here. Lots of random ones. And then I do, oh yeah, more way bulky of yarns. Kind of a shoelace, not shoelace, but like t-shirt yarn, it looks like. And then just like random ones here and there. I feel like more of that blanket type yarn. And then I turn the corner here. There's not too much more to see here. Just a couple more bulky items in this section here. And it was definitely a little bit picked over, to say the least. But yeah, go ahead and check out Michaels. They have so many yarn varieties. I do want to stop and say thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, give me a thumbs up. Like, comment, and subscribe as well. That helps my channel so very much. And this will allow me to know that you like these style of videos. Thanks so much. See you in the next video. Bye.